This is a quick demo on how to do a subject search in our new enterprise catalog. So this is the Chautauqua Catalogus Library Systems new catalog. To do a very simple search, what we can do is click on our home button if we're not already there, so we have a clean slate here. So right now, if our topic happens to be, which it is, the patron, well, let's just pretend we have a patron, and the patron is looking for a vegetarian cookbook. Well, if you would like to know the legitimate subject heading for vegetarian cooking, then you have to would have to know the Library of Congress subject heading. Not many of us do know those by heart. So you can go ahead and click on subject and give it your best shot here. We could say, okay, vegetarian cooking or cookbook. Okay, so perhaps maybe vegetarian cooking might be, a good guess. I can click on search, and I found 57 titles. Okay, so that's pretty good. Now, on the left-hand side, of course, I can limit by books. There's even a video. And here we have, on the left-hand side, under subject, we have the different subject headings. And, okay, so they're not really in alphabetical order. They're listed by how many, okay, like vegetarian cooking, there are 52 titles, and then we have fewer titles than listed. What we can do, though, is click on one of these titles, Delicious Vegetarian Main Dishes. Let me just go ahead, and if you notice, under the call number, that's a J. So that's a children's title. Let me just scroll down here. Okay, this one looks pretty good. What about this? The Complete Vegetarian Cookbook. If I click on that title, here it gives me my subject headings. So, I mean, we could guess that, great, I'll just go into this, call number area. But I tell you what I like to do. I like to actually go in by title, even though I'm looking for a subject. And I like to think of the perfect title of the perfect book that I am looking for. I really want a vegetarian cookbook. So let me go back to cookbook and type in, okay, yep, vegetarian cookbook, and now click search. Here, this to me looks perfect. The ultimate vegetarian cookbook. So I click on that title. This is a little slow today, and sometimes this does happen. Sometimes it could be Cersei, the provider of this catalog. They're doing something on their servers. But anyway, here we go. Now, vegetarian cookery. Okay, so let me click on that. Again, you can look at the call number, and if you were happy, you could just browse the shelves with that. But let me click on vegetarian cookery. 180 titles. Bingo. This looks like this is really the subject heading I should be using. So again, for me, the trick is with this catalog is to actually go under title. Think about the perfect title of the book that you would want to read or browse through, and then search on that. Another trick with Enterprise is to actually go to the classic catalog. The weakest part about Enterprise is that it doesn't have an old feature of our old catalog. If I would click on Power Search and then Browse, you'll notice that I can, if I would type in cookery, click on subject, and now I have an alphabetical listing, and I can click on next and next, and keep on going down like this. And now we have Amish cookery, and eventually, of course, you would see vegetarian cookery. Now I could try, all right, let me do a new search. Back to Power Search, browse. We'll try that. Okay, vegetarian cookery, and then subject. And here we go. Okay, 166 are listed here. And okay, vegetarian cooking. And then if I click next, okay. And next again. Okay. If I click on previous, let me just go back to vegetarian cookery. And then we have our titles listed. You can click on a title. Okay, and then you can see who owns it and the call number. Now, of course, you could always, and we did find, let me do this one more time. What I did, if I'm looking for a subject, and you know, perhaps you do try the subject, and you do type in your topic, and you're happy with it. That's perfect. That's all you have to do if you're happy. But if you're like, wow, I'm missing, I think that the catalog should have more to offer me. And so then at that point, you need to rethink your search and be creative and go under title. And this is where you would think of the perfect title of something that you would like to read, okay, such as, okay, vegetarian cookbook, okay, and then click search. Here we have the title that looks perfect. Now, how can I find more of those titles? I can go under that subject heading. So this is a link. Click on vegetarian cookery. We find 180 results. Yeah, I'm not going to go into the difference between the old catalog, why there was 166 and now why there's 180. It's too long of a story, and this was supposed to be a quick demo. But anyway, so I think that could help you out if you're not finding exactly what you want. But again, if you have any questions, please contact staff at your library. Thank you for listening.